What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Uncle Project podcast. It's your host, Mr. T, and this is where I, as a content creator, document my journey along all the different successes, failures, and everything in between. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about me setting up my first e-commerce store. Big step for the Uncle Project podcast, and just three of my favorite events in the Web3 space. Got a really cool episode coming up on this one. Just going to get a quick word from our sponsor, Anchor, and we'll get right into the episode. All right, y'all. So, big update for your guy, Mr. T, and the Uncle Project podcast, and really for the blog as well. I think I had talked about it in the previous episode about wanting to do a store, as part as something to support the podcast and the blog and just the different content that I'm creating. So pretty much right after that, I got to doing some digging around on Hive and found a way to get that done. So the list tribe on Hive, they actually have a Hivelist store as part of, one of their features that they offer as a tribe. So the logical dude, I don't know if it's just him or if he has a team of people working on it. They got that set up to where if you have a Hive blog and a Hive account, you can get a store set up pretty easily. They just have a little bit of criteria, so I think you can have either 250 Hive delegated to the list tribe or have, I think it's like 5,000 list tokens staked in the Hive engine. You can do one of those two, and there's like a little fee that you have to pay using Hive Pay. Super simple to get signed up and get started. So found out how to do that and did a little bit more digging around, and they do have ways to set up a cool print on demand store. So over time, I'm going to be looking to add different designs to my store and things like that. But in the time being, I'm going to be adding some other products to the store. Right now, the only thing that I have is a pair of Hive sneakers, so just Hive Bit Kicks. But that's just how I have it set up right now. It's super plain. I really haven't gotten to add a lot of branding or anything to it. But just having that store set up is pretty big. It started off as an idea while creating an episode, and the next thing you know, I had a store set up. So I'll probably be, not even I'll be letting you all know about different things in the taco shop as I add different items to the store. I'll also have, just be sharing the taco shop within different blog posts that I do. I'll have links in the show notes as well, but just a place that anyone can go to get some cool crypto related or even non-crypto related apparel or phone cases or water bottles, um, and all those different types of things. Um, um, accepts all different kinds of currencies, USD, all different major cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of the cryptocurrencies that I like, so Hive back dollars, WAX, BNB, just a lot of the cryptocurrencies that I use are payment options within the taco shop, which is another reason I really wanted to set it up through the Hivelist store, which I thought was really cool. And just, I don't know, just things on Hive tend to work really well. So just really excited about getting that going. But yeah, so be on the lookout for stuff coming from the taco shop. But so just really wanted to talk about some of my favorite events in the Web3 space. Just recently, there's been a lot going on. So I think it's just like festival season or something. So just had like the Ethereum merger. Um, there's another Hive hard fork coming up. Just had Hive Fest not too long ago. A new event that I got introduced to was DYGYCON, which was actually pretty cool. But yeah, so just kind of wanted to share some of my favorite events and, a little bit about them. So my very first favorite event that I'll be sharing is event coming out of the community that really kind of started my whole crypto community and like content creating journey. It is Hive Power Up Day. So this is a monthly event, and on the first of every month, it is Hive Power Up Day. And it's just a day where we celebrate and everybody tries to, if you want to participate, you power up a little bit of Hive. And it's a global event, so it starts kind of the day before here where I'm at. I think it starts around 8 p.m. In the place that I'm living. And it lasts 24 hours. Excuse me, y'all. Battling some allergies. But yeah, so it's a global event. It lasts 24 hours. So during this time, there are a lot of giveaways going on. People are creating content about Hive Power Up Day, sharing it outside of the platform to kind of get some awareness going on. A lot of big upvotes are flying around, and it's just a really cool time of the month, for a lack of better terms. It's really healthy for the community. you if you like to do like curating your things, you get a really good opportunity to interact with other people in parts of Hive that you probably wouldn't normally interact with. With Hive just being such a big global thing, there are a lot of um, there is a lot of unity within tribes and communities, but there's a lot of little pockets of Hive as well. But Hive Power Up Day is just a cool time where everybody comes together and do something healthy for the community as a whole, which is Power Up Hive. Good for the community and our accounts as well. All right, so the next event we'll be talking about, this is a new one that I just got introduced to, and it is put on by the Splinterlands team, which is a project that started out on Hive, back when it was Steam. But yeah, it's put on by that team. It's a bi-monthly event, and that event is DYGYCON, hosted by Splinterlands. And I had heard about DYGYCON before, but I kind of thought that it was just another blockchain conference that was kind of out of reach for me, that I wouldn't be able to attend. But that's actually not the case. DYGYCON, like I say, is a bi-monthly digital conference. So it's kind of like a cool little conference that they set up like in this little like in a metaverse, and they have like different halls that you can go into, and different cool activities and things that you can do. It's actually pretty fun. Since like I say, the last one I attended was DYGYCON 11. That was the first one. That was the first one I attended. But that was the last one they had. But I don't know if they have it set up like this all the time or within the previous DYGYCONs. But yeah, they just had different vendors, and they let kind of about their projects and things. And although it was hosted by Splinterlands, which kind of started as a Hive thing, I feel like this was more of a Wax NFT event, which was pretty cool and pretty interesting. There was a Hive presence there, but it definitely seemed like a lot more of the sponsors were like Wax projects, which was really cool because just as I'm learning about NFTs and things, that's the main project that I'm kind of having the best experience with, is with the Wax community. But yeah, so DYGYCON was great. A good opportunity to learn about different projects. It's virtual, so it's really easy to attend. I don't know if it'll always be free, but at least this time I got in for free, and I just think it'll be a good networking event. Like I say, you can mic up and like do different activities and hang out with people and talk to people. Like I did like some fishing, ate some burgers, did some golfing, different little stuff like that. But But yeah, like you can mic up and actually talk to other people at DYGYCON, which makes it a cool place to connect with people. A lot different than I would be able to connect with them like on HIVE in the comments or like on Twitter, like in the DMs or anything like that. So yeah, DYGYCON is a new one, bi-monthly, but I'm definitely going to try to be a little bit more prepared for DYGYCON 12 than I was for DYGYCON 11. I just happened to, walk into a really cool event there. But yeah, so DYGYCON is number 2, and number 3, last but definitely not least, is the Bitcoin halving event. So, this one is, just the time when the mining block reward for Bitcoin gets cut in half. So a lot of this is based on supply and demand. And if demand for Bitcoin is going up, which we hope that demand is always, we want to see demand going up. And if we're cutting the amount of supply that we're, supplying to that demand every 4 years, then hopefully that means the price goes up, and just kind of having some of that, being reminded of some of that, some of those fundamentals of Bitcoin or during the time of the halving is really cool, and just kind of gives you a little refresher and kind of brings you back to the basics. A lot of times, it seems like, the Bitcoin halving event is what kind of kicks off the hype for the crypto cycle. And then, if BTC happens to boom right after the halving, then a lot of the other cryptocurrencies do well when Bitcoin is doing well. So, Bitcoin is the king of crypto. So when Bitcoin does well, then a lot of the other altcoins look good as well. But yeah, so those are my three of my favorite Web3 events: Hive Power Up Day, DYGYCON, and the Bitcoin halving event. So yeah, it's going to be all for this episode of the Uncle Project podcast. Be sure to check out the links in the show notes. Going to have a link for the taco shop down there, a couple of blog posts about Hive Power Update and DYGYCON. Be cool to check those out. Make sure that you subscribe to the Uncle Project podcast on your favorite podcasting platforms. Leave some feedback for us. Share the show. And I'm going to see you all or kick it with you all on the next episode. Peace.